The government is closed. The lights are out in Washington, but not the ones you think. The lights for the politicians, for the cameras, those are still on. I mean the lights in the places that belong to you. They've been turned off. The U.S. government is closed. And no, that's not a metaphor. It's not an exaggeration. For 12 straight days, a huge part of the most powerful government on Earth has simply stopped working. This isn't just about politics anymore. The real question isn't just why, it's what happens next. Let's start with the symbols, because in a shutdown, those are the first things to go. The Smithsonian museums are all closed. This is our nation's attic, holding our collective memory. Now, it's locked away in the dark. The National Zoo is closed. The gates are chained. The famous panda cam has gone dark. Why? Because the people who clean the floors, who feed the animals, who protect our history, they've all been told they are non-essential. Think about that. Preserving our own history has been deemed non-essential. And these are just the most visible cracks in the foundation. The real problems go much, much deeper, right into the homes of hundreds of thousands of Americans. There are over 2 million federal workers in the U.S. Right now, hundreds of thousands of them are just stuck. They've been furloughed, which is a nice way of saying you have a job, but you can't work, and you won't get paid. For 12 days, they've been waiting, but the mortgage is still due. The car payment is coming. Groceries need to be bought. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, 12 days without pay isn't just an inconvenience. It's a catastrophe in the making. And now, it's getting even worse. The administration is sending out notices, warning people about potential layoffs. The message is no longer wait this out. It's you might not have a job to come back to. And it's not just civilian workers. Now, it's threatening our military. The men and women who serve this country, who risk their lives for us, might not get paid. Can you believe that? A country with the most powerful military in the world might not be able to pay a 19-year-old soldier standing guard overseas. This is a profound failure of leadership. It's a betrayal of the most basic promise we make to them. So, how did we get here? How does a superpower just turn itself off? The answer is simple and infuriating. The government runs on money. To spend that money, Congress has to pass bills, and the president has to sign them. That's it. It's the most basic part of the job. And right now, that process is completely broken. What we're seeing is a political staring contest, and both sides are blaming each other. They're pointing fingers, they're giving speeches, but while they perform for the cameras, the country is grinding to a halt. This isn't a debate. It's paralysis. It's a total failure of the duty to govern. You might be thinking, this doesn't affect me. I'm not a federal worker. But you'd be wrong. A shutdown isn't a surgical strike. It's a shockwave, and it ripples through the entire economy. Small businesses who work with the government, their bills aren't getting paid, so they'll have to lay off their own workers. Scientific research, Medical trials, frozen. Need a passport for a trip? Expect huge delays. Trying to get a small business loan? The offices are closed. But the most dangerous effect is the one you can't see. It's the loss of trust. Trust in our own government, and trust from the rest of the world. Everyone is watching this, our allies and our enemies. They see a country so divided that it hurts itself just to score political points. What does that say about our stability? About our reliability? Every single day this shutdown continues is a self-inflicted wound. And so here we are, day 12. The museums are dark. The paychecks have stopped. The politicians are still talking, but they're not saying anything. Look, this is more than just a news story. It's a warning. It's a sign of a deep sickness in our system, where the political game matters more than the act of governing. The government is closed, but the consequences are just beginning. The silence from Washington is the loudest, most terrifying sound of all. This isn't a partisan issue. It's an American crisis. If you agree that this is unacceptable and you want to stay informed and understand what's really going on, then you need to be right here. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. We will keep covering this story and holding them accountable. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay vigilant.